I will admit, dearest Digital Extreme, I had forgotten all about these, so no. When you ask, have you harnessed the power of the void yet, Tenno? No, because I completely forgot they were actually added, so you know what? Let's jump in and have a look at not the one that I want the most, which is the void one. I'm thinking about it, and it's been a good month since I've actually been, more than a month since I've actually been to the Zariman itself, because they added a bunch of stuff. It was come in, have a look, and don't bother returning, because there was nothing else really of importance that they added here. There was 2 new weapons, and once they were done, yeah, you're basically done. But let's go fast travel. Let's go to Cavallero, because I do believe if we go to Browse Wares, you have them. There they are. And as much as I would love this one first, because it has kind of a built-in Void Angel-ish armor to it, that if they're going to try showing these things off, they could at least give us a zoom function so we can see the legs here. No, that's all we get. It's the arms. I mean, just look at it. Makes no difference who you put this on, it's going to look amazing. But you know I'm heading straight there. But it's going to take a second, because I want to see what this looks like on Cora first of all, which does mean actually picking this up using 30,000 standing with Holdfast.
Take the time.
Oh no.
Build up a bond with
What will I do about this? Other reason? The Raptwing Ephemera actually uses 5 Void Plume pinions to build it, as well as 5 lanthorns, Entrati lanthorns, some, 15 of the Void Gel isn't really that much. Same as the Thrax Plasma, 150 of that isn't that much. Again, I haven't been in here in a good month, and still have enough to actually build this. But yeah, this means I will have to go back in, because I'm definitely not going below 20 pinions, just in case they actually decide to add some more stuff. I'm trying my hardest to say that with a straight face, but let's be honest, at this point, that's never going to happen, is it? 36-hour build time. That's a day and a half. Or 50 platinum to rush it, just so we can actually have a look at it as quickly as possible and answer a few other questions along the way. So, attachments, ephemera, Raptwing would obviously be right there. Oh yes, and of course we can copy the frame colors, and oh, it actually did it. If we take these off, just absolutely everything else, yeah, we've managed to give it a gold prime-ish kind of look here. Ooh. And I'm really glad to be able to say, as you can see, it's there, but it's also not there, because I'm currently wearing it. You can see the hand ever so slightly fading out, because when you can see through it. There are some ephemeras that just get in the way, and yeah, because that's exactly right there how you want to play Warframe, isn't it? Can you imagine aiming with this going on? No. So you don't want the hands to be there constantly, so when you aim down scope, let's pull a gun out. Hi, aim? What? Okay. So what, you're not gonna aim? No. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice. You just, what, aim is just disabled here, or what's going on? I have no idea. But it's, yeah, better than I expected. Because, as you can see, don't ask me how I did that. I have absolutely no idea. You've seen it bringing up the chat. I would assume it's slightly buggy, and there's very little chance that Digital Extreme are going to fix this in the next 2 months. They're basically having nothing to do with the game. But you can still see it at the bottom of the screen, on the ramp. The hand is still there, but it's made it really invisible, so you can see through it while aiming. I'm really glad to see that, because my biggest worry about this is it was going to be in the way. I'm sorry, I just love the fact that when the camera gets close to it, it just straight up disappears. That is huge. They have ruined so many ephemeras by not doing that, and it still has the voidy effect covering the whole frame. And I don't know if this is something that Cora is doing, but pay attention to the cloth hanging off her arm. It's literally drawing your eyes right to it, because it's actually covering the cloth of Cora. That's a nice... Somebody actually spent time and went, oh, well, if you have Cora Prime equipped with this, well, she does have these arm bits that hang off. We need to make it work on those as well. You can see the outline of it around the cloth. Oh, it's also on her kind of built-in sandana here, the void of... Okay, somebody actually took the time to finally make it work for something, instead of it just being one kind of skin, one grafting, one shape. It's actually shaped per frame. Well, a bit of respect to Digital Extreme on that one. They may have been getting kind of lazy with things recently, but I'm glad to see somebody actually spent the time working on this to get it working as it should, because that is a really nice looking ephemera. Having the extra hands that move around with you, yeah. Oh, and if we actually put a sword in hand, they move with the weapon, because they move with your arm. If it wasn't for the fact that this arm's... Mind you, where was that earlier? That arm's behind the head, but it's still kind of pointed straight out. This one's the same. They don't bend, that's forgivable. But god damn, that does actually look... The more I see this, the more I'm getting kind of impressed by it. But this isn't the frame that this should be on. No, this is. Because, well, we need to know how this looks, obviously, on the Nidus Deluxe, because this will give us 6 arms. Not 2, not 4, 6. Yeah. Kind of had to be a must at this point, wasn't it? We have the one set of arms at the back, the one set at the side, and the one across the chest. Unlike the ones across the chest, though, these ones won't get in the way of the camera. Neither will the ones on the chest, but still. Now, this has me just kind of wondering, if we go back into Arsenal really quickly, wait for it to take forever to load, go to... No, we just want this one. It will colour to any frame you are wearing, and it almost perfectly matches. I mean, them oranges are almost exactly the same. They are slightly off. There is really no way around saying that. They're ever so slightly off, but not enough that you would ever kind of notice it. Now you would notice it, because it is way more reflective than the armour he is wearing normally. But yeah. Okay, we now have a set of angel arms that follow us round. They don't do anything, but it's still worth it. And would you stop casting your ability on me while we're in capture, please? Well, to be fair, I need to format you again, because I want you to be stronger. You got knocked out in a mission this morning. You must be fixed. That Kavat doesn't go down. Luna's a bit overkilly. Mainly because she kills everything. But these hands, yeah, okay. Now I see what the hype they had behind them was. And, well, we're going to have to quickly just have a look at the void effect and see, same thing. It's actually going around his everything for the custom skin, including the big kind of points on the arms. The shoulders are doing it. You can, every now and then you can see an outline of it, like right there. You can see the outline around it. And the arms, yep, same thing. Somebody spent a long time working on this ephemera and getting that to work. Ignore that dot going around me there. That is unrelated. We'll just do that and get rid of it. But it's actually there. I'm massively impressed. Granted, I will probably take this off and run the Void one more than this, but come on. That actually looks pretty nice. The way they kind of fade in and out of existence. They could bring in weaponry that does exactly the same kind of thing that would look absolutely amazing. You can see it, it's not moving and it's still kind of phasing in and out of existence. Mad props to Digital Extreme. They finally released an ephemera that looks like somebody spent longer than 30 seconds actually working on. This, okay, not mad about this. That actually looks pretty nice. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.